Yeah, this video is going to be a little different. I want to talk about progressing as a music producer. All right, I'm going to tell you a little story. I've been producing music about 8 years. I started seriously doing it in like 2012. I learned guitar. Like, I was never really super good at guitar, but I could learn stuff like pretty easily on guitar. But I kind of quit playing guitar, and I only play sometimes or when I need to have an idea, and it's easier for me to write in guitar than play piano. So progressing, that was kind of off track. Progressing has been really slow for me, and I feel like it's different for each individual. Honestly, there's people I know that just picked up music like the last 2 years and have probably surpassed my abilities already. And that's cool, and I'm glad they're doing that. I'm just trying to explain. I was trying to explain to somebody about progressing in music production. I was telling them, like, yeah, it's been really slow for me, and I have no idea why. And I think I know why, and that's why I wanted to make this video. When I first started producing music, I only worried about making sounds. Like drums, snares, hi-hats, bass growls, all that. That's all I worried about, was designing sounds. And I was like, I'm not going to finish a track till I make all my own drums, all my own snares, stuff like that. And that's stupid. Like, I guess it's not stupid because I've learned so much I can make any sound. But it was stupid because now I just want to make songs. And I feel like I didn't really progress in song, I guess, writing or stuff like that, making songs or mixing and mastering. I'm not very good at mixing at all. I am like so terrible at mixing, and it's bad. Like, if you listen to my songs like a year ago or 2 years ago, you'll be like, yeah, that is not mixed right. And I have my left ear, well, you're right, or whatever, well, however you're watching this video, my left ear is it's really hard for me to hear out of my left ear. So that's another thing. It's hard for me to mix and master. And another thing is I don't like sending my tracks out. And I know people are like, why don't you just send your tracks out so somebody can mix and master? I don't like doing that. I don't like other people. I don't know why, and I don't understand. I think it's just a me thing. I don't like other people touching. It's like my baby. Like, oh, I made this from start to finish. I want it all. I want to do it all myself. Just like my art. Like, last year, I downloaded Blender, and I've been making all my own cover art and all my art and learning that because I want to do everything myself. I just want to do it myself. I don't know why. I don't know why I'm like this, but that's just me. Music production and progressing in music production for me has been really slow. It's just crazy how fast, how good, I guess, people can get nowadays in music production because there's all these tools. So I've been doing this about 8 years, and I can see that the push for this stuff, people getting really good at this stuff, it's easier. And it's not that it took me longer to progress. It feels like it took longer for me to progress, but in reality, it didn't. Because now, in 2020, there are all these tools in music production that do everything for you. Pretty much. You don't have to do anything. You can slap whatever plugin you want on it, and it instantly makes it sound good, and you're like, oh, that sounds good. And you didn't have to do anything, really. And I think that's where I haven't really been progressing fast. And it's not about progressing fast, because when I started, I was like, yeah, I want to make music, and I want to play shows, and I want to be a DJ, I guess like Skrillex or whatever. That's where I started. And then now it's like, I don't know if I want to do that. I just want to make music. That's it. I had these big plans when I started, and now it's like, yeah, I'm just chilling. Kind of like when you go to school for something, like, say, I don't know a good example. Say you're going to school to be a doctor, and you want to work at this hospital. Like, you're like, yeah, I want to work at this hospital. It's going to be awesome. But then, like, as you're going through school, I guess, or learning the process, you find out, I don't really want to do that anymore. I want to go to this one. And then that hospital, you really don't know if you want to do that, because once you get there, it's not what you want. This is a bunch of rambling. But what I'm trying to say is, progressing as a music producer going to change tremendously on your, I guess, your abilities to learn also. Like me, learning is kind of difficult. It takes me a lot longer to learn things, and I have to keep watching it and try to memorize it and stuff. I forget things a lot. It's weird, and I have to keep sticking with it until I learn it. But after I learn it, I'll pretty much not forget how to do it if it's something I really like doing. It's odd. It's something I just have done ever since I was a kid. But that's wild too. And also, if you are thinking about quitting, I'm going to tell you right now, you shouldn't quit. If you think, oh, I'm not getting better, oh, my stuff sounds like crap. I was there. I was like, I'm not progressing. What am I doing? Every time I try something new, I think I'm getting better, and then it just is poop. But to be honest, when you progress, like this year, I have progressed a lot, and I didn't even notice till somebody told me. I was just making music, trying new things, and I thought I was just doing the same stuff. But people were like, man, that actually sounds really good. And I was like, I guess it does. I didn't even know. So I feel like that's another thing. When you progress, you're not really going to notice you progressing in your music until people tell you, pretty much. And you can just keep on making your music. This was pretty much just a rant about progression and a little story about me making music and how long I've been doing it, like 8 years. And I'm still not even that good, honestly, but I just keep going, and I'm going, and every year it's like something new hits, and it's just, you just got to keep with it. If you've been doing this for like 3 years and you're like, yeah, I've been stuck in the slump, you're not stuck in the slump. You think you are, but behind all that, whatever it is, you are getting better at making music, and you're actually learning so much stuff, and you're not realizing it. So yeah, I just wanted to talk about that because I think people need to know that you are progressing as a music producer as long as you keep working on your craft. So don't quit. Make crazy stuff. And if you have a story, I would like to hear your story. If you thought about quitting and back in the day, and you're like, yeah, I was going to quit like this year, and then I got back into it, and then I just took off. Like, put it in the comments. I want to hear you guys' stories. I want to know how you feel about progression. Can you see your progression, or can you like not see it? And then like my story, like somebody had to tell me like, yeah, you're getting pretty good. And I was like, wow, I am. Because I had to sit down and really think about it. Because when I post a song, I make a song, I put it out there, and that's it. I don't go back and listen to it after that, because I've listened to it a bajillion times. And that's the end of my journey with that song. So the songs I made 2 years ago, I haven't listened to them since I made them. And it's not that I don't want to listen to them. I was like, I just put my music out. I just like creating music, and that's what I'm going to be doing, and I'm going to hopefully be doing that for the next 8 years. So thanks. Be safe. Peace.